Have you ever felt like you've lost your creative spark? Like the thing you discovered back in the day that you loved doing gave you life, but now it doesn't? You're not alone. I've been there too, and it's not a fun place, but that place actually I discovered forced me to ask really hard questions. How can I continue to create sustainably when I have pressure to output? How can I make a deeper impact through what I create? How do I keep going? How do I build a business that serves my family and doesn't own me? How do I create without losing myself and even maybe my soul in the process? Those questions changed everything for me. And what came out of my journey is something really special. I don't want to keep for myself. My name is Freddie, and I'm a creative professional, and I'd love to share my story with you. A few years ago, I was deep in the grind, like everyone else, growing my creative career as a designer and leader. I was chasing opportunities, trying to prove myself, trying to prove that I could make something meaningful. And on the outside, things looked great, but on the inside, I was pretty empty. I remember sitting at my desk at one of my last jobs every day and staring at another project and kind of feeling like nothing. And it felt like my creativity was gone. And over time, I realized it actually wasn't gone. It was actually just buried. It was buried under the soil of like pressure and performance and comparison and the noise of like trying to keep up with everything and please everyone. And so one day I realized I built a life that I didn't want to live. And so I had to make a change. So I slowed down. I made the change. I spent time reconnecting with my family, people, the things that brought me joy and wonder in life. I started building a brand studio that was designed to encourage people to slow down and enjoy the design process and reconnect with the deeper meaning of their brands. And I've also studied why some creatives thrive long-term and why others burn out really quickly. And through it all, I found something that I think I wish I had 10 years ago. And I'm calling that the renewal compass. So the renewal compass is a way to renew your creativity, realign your purpose, and rediscover joy in what you do. And so it's built on one simple truth that I believe: creativity isn't a straight line, it's a rhythm. And in that rhythm, there are four directions or movements that we move through over and over again. So the first direction is renew. This is where it all begins, in my opinion. It's about rest. It's about peace. It's about learning to pause and seeing that resting is not a passive thing, but it's an active rhythm that we step into. I call this the resting loop because it's not something you earn after the work is done. It's actually the rhythm that keeps you creating from peace and not pressure. The second direction is reorient. When you drift off course and you don't need to, you kind of feel lost, you don't really need to start over. You kind of just need to reorient toward what really matters. So I built this thing called the reorientation matrix, which helps you realign your life to purpose and people and process and peace. Because clarity doesn't just guide your direction, it actually protects your heart. And clarity is a gift, as one of my old mentors used to say. Third direction would be reinvigorate. This is one of my favorites. This is where joy returns and curiosity comes alive again. It's actually what I call the wonder well. When your creativity runs dry, you don't need to push harder. You need to actually draw deeper. And wonder brings us to the reason we started creating in the first place. And with that, the final direction is actually reconnect. This arguably might be one of the most important things. I like to call it the table. It's about community, belonging, and collaboration. And because creativity, I believe, was never meant to be done alone. So the table reminds us that belonging multiplies creativity. And when you sit with others who get it, you stop competing, comparing, and you start creating, and you start to connect and create from that place of connection. And so that's the compass. Those are the four movements: renew, reorient, reinvigorate, reconnect. Four directions that guide you to peace and purpose, and people, and hopefully wonder and joy. So creatives, if you've felt lost lately in your career or your work or job or whatever it is, you're not broken. I want to encourage you there. Maybe you're just in between. Maybe you're in the middle right now. But hopefully this can be almost a compass that hopefully guides you in your journey. And so over the next few days, I'll be breaking down what the renewal compass actually looks like, one direction at a time, and I'll be helping you apply it to your own creative life and rhythm. And so if you want to create from peace instead of pressure, hit subscribe and join me for this journey. And maybe in the comments, tell me which direction you might feel like you need the most right now. And so over the next few days, we'll start with the first one, renew, and I'll continue on with the other rhythms. And so until then, I would encourage you, take a deep breath. You don't need to earn rest or earn peace or wonder or joy. You just need to return to it. Thanks for watching.